What's up, everyone? Keith Scott, host and founder of KS Recruiting Talk, special teams coordinator and DB's coach at UCA. This episode right here is huge. It's episode 16.5 of KS Weekly Recruiting Topic. This one is just for y'all, man. Y'all will enjoy this one. A lot of people do not understand this part of the recruiting process. I'd like to welcome y'all to my weekly recruiting topic. KS Weekly Recruiting Topic was created to be a short version of KS Recruiting Talk to keep my listeners inspired, educated, and motivated about the recruiting process. It's to keep recruits, parents, and coaches engaged in the recruiting process with the interesting topic for the week. As we all know, recruiting can take a number of different paths. What I hope to do is guide you along the way. This is also a chance for me to remove my words from Twitter and replace them with my voice on YouTube. So, let's do it. It's coming up next. This topic here is great. I think a lot of my listeners need to hear this one. The topic for the week is measurables and skill sets in the recruiting process. College coaches aren't just recruiting athletes based off size. They also have a list of skill sets they look for in a recruit. They have certain skill sets they look for based off their position. So we will talk about both today in this episode. Measurables and skill sets are two things that separate what division a recruit might play on. When you don't meet the measurables and skill sets for Division I, this is when you start getting rejected. Guess what? Your dreams to playing college football isn't over. Start looking at Division II, Division III, and NAIA. A term college coaches use is called measurables. What are measurables? Measurables are considered height, weight, vertical, shuttle, 40 time, and standing broad jump. These are all considered measurables. Measurables can be improved and developed into Division I skill sets. So just because you have a certain measurable does not mean that it cannot be developed into a Division I skill set. It takes consistent work and extra work. Most schools use measurables, skill set in conjunction with videotape in your transcript to determine if they will move forward with you. This is what I call the filtering process. Measurables and skill set is the first phase of the filtering process. This filtering process I talk about is a way to say we're not going to move in this direction with this recruit. So it filter you down to a certain division. But after measurables and skill sets, I think one more thing coaches put value on is how many games have you started? How many years have you been the starter? Playing experience is key. Although it's possible, but it will be very difficult for a D1 program to invest a full scholarship into a recruit that only started or played football for 1 year. This topic probably make most recruits, parents, and coaches the most upset. But I want to shine light here. Most parents or coaches, high school coaches say, well, coach, when you come into school, or they send you a DM on Twitter, well, coach, he don't have the measurables, but he has heart. D1 schools don't want to hear that. They looking for the same recruit other schools they're competing against and winning games are recruiting. They looking for the same size. They're looking for the same measurables. They looking for the same skill sets. They looking for the exact same thing, especially if those schools are over there winning a lot of games. Very rarely do you see these top-notch D1 programs going out to undersized players because they have heart. This concludes episode 16.5 of KS Weekly Recruiting Topic, Measurables and Skill Set in the Recruiting Process. I have a couple of reminders. What's my why? To inspire, educate, and motivate recruits, parents, and coaches. If you're on right now and you're getting good information, go subscribe to KS Weekly Recruiting Topics on YouTube. If you like what you heard, give it a big thumbs up or leave a comment. For the very first time, I can now announce that KS Weekly Recruiting Topic is now on both Spotify and Apple Podcasts. All you have to do is type in KS Weekly KS Recruiting Talks. It'll come right up. Listen up. You get every episode. Set your alerts so you'll know when a new episode is coming. Recruits, if you're on right now and you're listening, believe in yourself. Go after the offers you dreamed about. Parents and coaches, push them. Keep them on track with their goals and dreams. I appreciate you guys listening in to episode 16.5 of KS Weekly Recruiting Topic. Have a great day. Appreciate y'all.